Hi, good morning. Mitesh here. Just to follow on from my last video where I spoke about how I was trying to heal my lower back issues I was having from my injury from the deadlift. So, like I said, I've been applying heat. I've been using the foam roller to massage the area, and I've been watching my posture while I'm sitting using a posture wobble cushion. So it's been getting better. This morning I woke up and I could still feel a few twinges in the back when I was bending and brushing my teeth. So I thought what I can do this morning is I'll do a little bit of exercise to get the movement going. So first started off with the bird dog with the ankle weights. So I did a few reps of that on each side. Put the ankle weights on my legs and did a few sessions of them. I timed myself. I used a timer, so I held the bird dog for 10 seconds, and then I lowered the bird dog, and then I did the bird dog again for another 10 seconds. So by using a timer, you can keep track of how long you're actually holding the bird dog, so you don't need to count in your head. You can just focus on your form when doing the bird dog. So did that both sides, equal sides. Then I got my I got my dumbbell. I didn't do it with the full dumbbell. I took the first dumbbell off, so I only did it with just the one single dumbbell, which is about 1.25 kg. It was heavy enough. It did give me resistance. So with that, I did the bird dog again. So I had the ankle weights on my ankle, and I held this out on my arm. So I did the alternative bird dog, or the variation of the bird dog, where you stick your leg out and you stick your arm out, but you're holding some weight in your arm for the resistance, and you've got the ankle weights on your leg for resistance. So I did that. That was challenging, but again, these exercises were safe to do. There were just about enough resistance to apply to my lower back and the muscle areas without me risking injury. And that's the whole idea behind this, is to sort of apply a little bit of resistance without applying too much resistance where your back will just go and you'll end up with an injury. So it's just a little bit of resistance to give it a bit of a challenge, and just maybe iron out any issues you've got there, or iron out any issues I'm having in the area, and just get that blood flowing really. So as soon as I did the bird dog and bird dog variation with the ankle weights and the dumbbell, the few sort of niggle areas I had, they'd gone. So when I bent backwards and forwards, I didn't have any issues. I didn't have any pain or anything. So obviously my back, it's all warmed up. The muscle areas are probably all warmed up. So at that point, okay, I'll do another exercise, give a bit more resistance. So I basically got my I got my weight plate, which I don't know if you can see. So I've got my weight plate. I said 20 kg weight plate, and with that, what I did is there's a static hold. So in a previous post, I've talked about the farmer's walk and the static hold, and what I did with that was basically I stood up with the plate, did the hip hinge down, and then lifted the weight up and just held the position for about 10 seconds, and did that on one side for about 5 to 8 reps, and then I did the opposite side to 5 to 8 reps, holding it for 10 seconds. And this is my first sort of routine before I move on to, say, maybe sort of lifting slightly heavier weights from here on end. Yeah, I thought I'd give a quick update to. And just to follow on from this morning's video, when I spoke about the exercises which I've just done on this clip that you've just seen, when I'm in the office, I'm still what I'm also doing is I'm using the kneeling chair to help me with my posture and take the weight off my back. So as you can see, put my kneeling chair with me. So at the moment, while I'm struggling, I'm using the kneeling chair to take the weight off my lower back, which will help the sort of healing aspect and take the strain away, which could potentially, like I said previously, if I'm sitting down hunched over like this, it's not going to help my lower back because the lower back's being compressed and the disc getting compressed. If there's an injury around the area, it's not going to help. By using the kneeling chair like this, as you can see, I'm not hunched over, I'm pretty much straight, and the weight's been taken off my back, which will help any healing. So hopefully this will get me back to where I was. And so yeah, so just to quickly recap, I basically injured my back from doing a deadlift. Now that could have been any injury. I could have injured it from anything, but the process I would normally take is I would take maybe an ibuprofen or so to help in inflammation. Then after a couple of days, I would start using the foam roller to sort of massage the area, to sort of get to sort of free the muscle up, get the blood flowing into the area. I would then use heat in the area to help with the relaxing of the muscles. And then when I'm sitting, I'll be mindful, so I'll be using a wobble cushion of some sort to keep my posture right, or if I've got the kneeling chair, depending on where I'm working, I'll be using the kneeling chair to help me with my posture, to take the weight off my back. And then gradually I will start to do a little bit of exercise, a bit of resistance exercise, like the bird dog, to sort of get the core muscles firing again. If my hamstrings are tight, then I will do a bit of stretching on the hamstring side of things. And the other thing I'm trying to do is get into the habit of getting up more often, going for a walk. If I can get on my mountain bike, I will go for a bike ride to help with the cardio and help with just the movement around the lower body side, because like I said, with the lockdown, it's the lack of movement and sitting at the desk just working, and then in the evening we're sitting on the couch. It's not going to help our core. It's not going to help the lower back, is it? Because it's just all going to basically be stiff and tight, and there's not going to be much movement there. And then as a result of that, I'll do something and I'll end up injuring myself, so like I have done. So my route to resolution is this, and I'll try to just explain the path I'm going through. So yeah, that's all for now. Thank you.